Okay, so here's a short introduction to EFT. So EFT works, it's broken down into 3 bits. So we need to identify what the emotion is, why you have that emotion if you know, and also the strength of the intensity of that emotion. So they're the 3 bits you need to identify. Each issue might have multiple emotions attached to it. So, for example, for me, like dinner time is quite stressful. There's different reasons why I feel stressed. There's different emotions attached to that. One emotion is probably that I feel quite stressed because I've got multiple children in the house. So it's witching hour, I've got a baby at my feet. That might just make it quite stressful. The other reason it might be stressful is because I've got a baby. I have to make sure that we're all eating by 6 o'clock because he gets really tired and really cranky and needs to get to bed. So I've kind of got that time frame. I also find it quite stressful because different people like to eat different things. So that's another thing. Then I also have this feeling of frustration that I'm the only one who ever has to make dinner. I get quite frustrated with that, get quite angry with that. And then sometimes I feel quite resentful towards my husband who just wants it at 6 o'clock or 6:15 or 6:30 and dinner is like done, and there I am like a big sweaty mess because I've been running around trying to make dinner for everybody and he just waltzes in and has dinner, and I think, God, that would be nice. So I hope that kind of makes sense, that often it's not just one emotion that you might feel. So once you've worked out what the emotion is that you're feeling, the next kind of thing you need to identify is why you have that if you know. So for me, so just putting this together, I'm going to use I feel frustrated that I have to make dinner every night. So frustration is the emotion. Making dinner every night is the reason why, and then I have to then rate the intensity of that emotion, and if I know where that is the feeling in my body. So generally, if I just even think about that now, and I go into my body, and I've done quite a lot of work in this, so it's not coming up that strongly, but in the past that would have come up quite strongly, about a 7 or an 8 in my solar plexus or around that feeling, that part of my body. But you identify where it is in your body, and I hope that makes sense. Okay, so you're looking for the emotion, why you have it, the intensity of that emotion between 0 and 10. So 0 is no intensity at all and 10 is the polar opposite. Okay, so you're kind of identifying that, and then once you've got all that information, then you can then start putting that together into your script. So you can start to tap here. So this is called the karate chop point. So even though I feel frustrated, so for me, I'm going to use the dinner episode, okay? So I would do even though, and then I say the emotion, I feel frustrated, and then I have to say why, that I have to make dinner every night. And I can feel it in my, and then for me it's solar plexus, but you would choose your body part. And then you do a balance statement, which is like a positive statement. So for me that would be, I accept myself and how I feel, and I am okay, and I'll get through this. Okay, so even though, so you do this 3 times, even though I feel, and then it's the emotion. So for me, frustrated. And then why? Because I have to make dinner every night. And I can feel it. And then you put your body parts, so my solar plexus. I accept myself for these feelings. I'm okay, and I will get through this. Okay, so then one more time. Even though I feel, and then the emotion. So for me, frustration. Because, and then the reason why. So for me, in this example, because I have to make dinner every night, and I can feel it, and then you put your body parts. So I put solar plexus, but you put whatever you want to put in. I accept myself for feeling this way. It's a perfectly valid way to feel, and I will get through this, and I'm okay. And then you start to tap around your body. So the first point to tap is on the crown of your head, and the points are really important. Okay, so the crown of your head, And there I normally break it down to 3 bits. I normally say the emotion. So for you, whatever your emotion is, so me, frustration, you do your one. And then I say why, dinner. So you do whatever your why is. And then the third one is solar plexus, because that's where I can feel it, but you do that for yours. So now I'm just going to say emotion, why, and body part going round, okay? So say what your emotion is, why you have it, and which body part you can feel it in, if you can. Emotion, why you have it, body part. And this is this bony bit just here, so not your temple, but this bony bit here. So this is just a bit underneath your eye. So the emotion, why you have it, and your body part. And under your nose, emotion, why you have it, and body part. Emotion, why you have it, and your body part. Emotion, why you have it, and your body part. And then here it's on your brow line here, so for your brow is your emotion, why you have it, and your body part. So you see those, so I would still be, on my example, still saying frustrated, dinner time, solar plexus. And then we go back up to the top and we start off with the same thing. So your emotion, your body part, your emotion, why you have it, and your body part. And then we put in your balance statement. So I accept myself for this feeling and I am okay. And then you go back to the negative. So your emotion, why, and your body part. And then I accept myself and I am okay. And then your emotion, why you have it, and then your body part. And then your balance statement, the positive. I accept myself for these feelings. I'm allowed to feel this way. And I am okay. Emotion, why you feel it, and your body part. I accept myself for feeling this way. And I am okay. And then we just do a round of positive tapping. I accept myself for these feelings. I'm allowed to feel this way. I will get through this. I've got through it before and I'll get through it again. I accept myself for feeling this way. I know I'll feel better soon. And then just like, if you feel like breathing, quite often I feel like breathing in this last round. I accept myself for feeling this way. I am okay. And then a big, big, deep breath at the end of that. Try not to get too bogged down with the words. A lot of it is just actually the tapping. It's just really helpful. So that's a general sort of formula. But if you start to get stuck, just tap. Just absolutely tap. If you are really, 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 really stressed and you want to catch yourself right in that moment, don't do the karate chop at the start. Just tap. Just tap, 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 tap. Okay, and just keep tapping until you start to feel better. Okay, I hope that's helpful. See you later.